scriptures in your hearing. You don't have to stand because I'm going to read. I'm going to sing a quick little couple of verses and then I'm on. Praise God as the Lord leads. I pray that the Lord will allow my words to come forth as though they were the hand of a pen in a ready writer. So I'm just asking you as I read, it reads Esther chapter 4, verses 11 through 13. You ready? Chapter 4, verses 11 through 13. And it reads, and the world knows that anyone, whether man or woman, I'm reading from the New Living Translation. It says, and the world knows that anyone, whether man or woman, who goes into the king's inner court without his summons is doomed to die unless the king holds out his golden scepter. And the king has not called for me to come to him in more than a month. So Hashach gave Esther message to Mordecai. This is what Mordecai's reply to Esther was. Do you think you will escape there in the palace when all other Jews are killed? If you keep quiet at a time like this, God surely will deliver the Jews from some other source. But remember, you and your relatives will die. What more who you can say, but God has brought you into this palace for such a time as this. Then Esther said to tell Mordecai this, go and gather together all the Jews that are in Shushan and fast for me. Do not eat or drink for 3 days, night and day uncalled. And I and my maids will do the same. And then, though it is strictly forbidden, I will go in to see the king. And if I perish, then I perish. May the Lord continue to bless those that hear, do, and understand his most holy word. Our topic is women warring together in the gospel. My subtopic is when good men do nothing, evil prospers, praise God. I'm getting ready to tell you, Esther comes from the west, but that really wasn't her name in Hebrew. It was Hadassah, which means myrtle. But Esther in the Hebrew meant hidden, but in the Persian it meant star. Esther is from the lineage of Benjamin, who is actually from West Asia. But what's so good about this is that Esther is a Jewish girl that found her way into a hostile kingdom.
Yeah.
Not only was she in the hostile kingdom, she was hidden there for the purpose that God had already knew what was in the heart of man. And what was so good about that is that in the book of Esther, God's name is mentioned nowhere. But the providential hand of God is from first verse to the last verse in the 10th chapter.
Yes, yes.
God still has a way of making a way out of no way for his people. And what's interesting is that though they were there, God had allowed his people to go back home. But only a handful of them decided to leave. But the majority of them decided to stay in the luxury of Persia. Not only to know that by you enjoying the luxury of the land, there's a man that's setting up to get ready to kill all of you. And what I love about it is that God has a way of doing a thing to make man forget there is a God. Haman wanted to be, I believe in my heart, he got second in command, but he was looking at that throne. He reminded me of Satan, how he was doing all that he could for the king so that the king could be admonished. But the king gave a decree that because Haman was close to him, they had to bow before him. But see, and Satan decided, hey look, I'm up here with God and I'm doing a great thing here. I need them to bow. No. wants to bow, want people to bow, but see, Mordecai came from a place where they said there's only one God, and we bow only before the true and living God. We don't bow before man. And what got me is that everything was going okay. Nobody was paying attention to Mordecai, until you got these, I'm gonna tell you like this, you got these what I call spy Christians. If they think if they gotta do it, you ought to do it too. And if you ain't doing it, they gonna tell on you, okay? And so they got upset because Mordecai wasn't bowing. So they went to Haman, and Haman was like, he don't. And Haman wasn't even paying attention. He just know what the decree was. But he decided when he was riding down to look and see if anybody was standing. And he noticed Mordecai. And his heart began to harden and beat hard in his chest. But see, he didn't know that God already knew what was going on. He already had something set up. He already knew that Vashti was going to tell the king, are you crazy? You got every man from your 127 provinces and y'all drunk. And you want me to come in there? You done lost your mind. And because her denial for integrity got her thrown out, God said, I got a setup for you, man. And when God got through dealing with the heart of the king, he was sorry. He was sorry. But in him being sorry, God had already ordered the steps of Esther. Hallelujah. And when he ordered Esther's steps, what I loved about the story is that they got women from virgins out of the whole area, not just right there in Shushan, but the whole 127 provinces. But guess what? When Mordecai told Esther, don't say nothing about who you are. You just go up there as just another virgin for getting prepared before the king. And it's something about, oh my God, the beauty that's on the inside that can be seen on the outside. It said that the eunuch decided before as he was walking, and before he could really get a good place to check them all out, his eyes fell on Esther. Hallelujah. And when they fell on Esther, that was it. He gave her the best of the best of the best. Don't you know favor ain't fair? But it's God. Hallelujah. Yes, it is. And when she had done what she needed to do, and when Haman, there were years that went through here now, and Mordecai just so happened to have heard something about the king. And when he heard it about the king, he let Esther know, and Esther told the king, and the king told Mordecai. Mordecai got a better seat than the gate, but it still wasn't where Haman was. Oh, but one night, the king couldn't sleep. He couldn't rest. And then he remembered, oh, bring me the book. There's something about the book. Hallelujah. Is your name going to be written in the book? Hallelujah. It said the king wrestled. And what about the book? I mean, there's everything that he could have went to, but the hand of God. You know how when you're going through something, and then all of a sudden, Lord, I don't want nobody to call me. Lord, I just need you to give me a word, and you turn that book, and that scripture is what you need. Hallelujah. And he went straight there, and Mordecai's name. And he said, what did I do for this man? And they said, nothing yet. He says that Haman decided he was going to come to the king anyway and do what he was going to do. But that was cool because he had already done what he was going to do, but it wasn't going to work. Hallelujah. He said, is there anybody out there? And Haman decided to come early in the morning. You know how we come early. Thought he was going to do something. Early bird get the worm, but he didn't know he was the worm that day. Hallelujah. He said, look, I need to do this for them, do this for that. Oh, but when he realized who he was doing it for, I mean, his family had already built him up and told him what to do. Build the gallows, 50, not 30, not 40, but 50 foot high. Hallelujah. But when they found out, it said God set him up real good. He made him have to bow before Mordecai. Not so much that he bowed, but don't you know when you parade somebody up and down the street? On for what you have prepared for yourself, and there is no glory in that. Don't you know that? No glory. But we tell God, thank you. Because when Mordecai got through doing what he did, and Haman got through being embarrassed on what he thought he was going to do, then the decree came across Mordecai's heart. He saw what was going on. He ripped his clothes. He was in sackcloth and ashes. And the whole Jewish nation that was in those prominence was doing the same thing. And Esther wanted to know what was going on. Somebody told me, your uncle out there doing that stuff. And he said, what is he doing it for? He told him what he told him to tell her what is going on. He said, and we need you to go before the king, and we need you to intercede on our behalf. She said, I can't do that, man. Don't you know that I can't go there unless he has asked for me? And if I go unannounced, and if he don't do that, I'm dead. He said, but look, don't you know that God has appointed you there? He has set you there. He's prepared for you to be there. Don't you know that's why you were told never to say who you were? Because if even Haman knew who you were, he would try to make it so that you wouldn't be where you are. But God has given her favor to do just this. And Esther said, okay, if that's the way it's got to be. He said, I want 3 days. Do this for me. And when I thought about that, she said day and night. God gave me a revelation about the 3 days. When Christ was telling them that he was going to die, he said, I'm going to be 3 days in the tomb. But that third day, I'm going to rise. He said, and there's something about the 3 days. He said, man keep fighting as the wind of 3 days. Look, he never said 72 hours. He said 3 days. The Sabbath, sundown, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Those are days. Those are not hours. So he had to get off that cross before the Sabbath started. That Friday, he was off. But that Sunday, he rose early. So when she asked for the 3 days, I thought about that. But you think about every time I think about the massacre of the Jews and what the enemy tries to do, it reminds me that Esther said, if I gotta perish, so I perish. But if you do this for me, a woman of faith, she wasn't going to die. She was the deliverer that God placed in the midst of chaos to bring peace. Because the king realized what he had done and he was sorrowful. And even though Esther, he kept asking Esther 3 times, he asked her, and number 3, what do you want, Esther? Up into half of my kingdom, I'll give it to you. She said, no, I ain't ready. I really ain't ready to answer you yet. Come again. And there's something about wine. They drank wine all the time. So the next banquet that they came to the next day was called the banquet of wine. Let me get him a little tipsy and then tell him what's going down.
All right now.
And she told him what was going on, and he said, who is, at one guy, he said, who is this person? Where is this person? He didn't ask once, but he asked twice. Who is this person and where is he? And she told him. Haman. And then the king was so distraught, he said he had to go out in the garden. He had to think about this. Not my right-hand man getting ready to destroy most of my kingdom. These people ain't doing nothing to us. So he went out, and he said Haman was so distraught that she revealed to him that he fell on her. And the king come back in, thinking after he thought about it. And it looked like the man was attacking his woman. He said, what's wrong with you, Haman? Do you know what you're doing? You done lost your mind? That's the queen. He said, but guess what? When she told him about the gallows, he said, guess what? Because of the decree that you wrote, you told me about it, but you didn't really give me the full details of how you was going to word it. So therefore, since you worded that way, and the queen has revealed that those are her people, not just me, but me and my people, he's going to destroy. And he said, the queen? Okay. He says, guess what? He said, well, what do you want? He said, I know because the seal is on the decree. It cannot be rescinded. He says, but I want you to give us the right to defend ourselves even unto death. And what was so good about that is that the king did that. And because the favor of God and the providential care of God, though his name is mentioned nowhere in the book of Esther, there is a recorded festival that they do year after year. The festival of Purim, and it's the deliverance. How God took the people that were there and allowed them to come together on one accord with one mind to see God's hand move. And when it moved, because it said that so many people decided that they wanted to be Jews. When you're faced with death and ain't nothing left, come to Jesus. Come to Jesus. Because this world will offer you nothing but death. God says he's giving you a mandate, a will to choose. But he also said, I've set before you blessings and curses. I've set before you life and death. And because he loves you so much, he even told you, choose life. And that's what they did. So today, I'm going to leave this with you. Choose life. But the life you choose, be willing to sacrifice it for somebody else. Realize we're not here because of who we are. We're here because of who he is and because of what he done. I love you. God bless you. And this real quick of a song. It is a blessing to be known by Jesus. It is a blessing to be known by him. For when you call on him, Jesus, he's never too far. For when you call on him, Jesus, he knows exactly who you are. It is a blessing